Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. We understand that there is emerging a difference between Gachagua and his boss William Samoei Ruto. But it seems Gachagua's challenge are about to escalate. I'm saying so because if you check, you will see a petition seeking to bar Gachagua from vying for presidency has been filed. And this happened on Monday, June 3rd. By someone by the name John Mweha Kariuki. And this guy is a prominent community leader from Ndedao. That is Ndedao, I think. So this petition, wants to amend Article 148 of the Constitution to include a new clause and add the following, that the deputy president be ineligible to vie for presidency immediately after his or her term in office. That's the clause they want to put there. And this petition has been submitted to the parliament. If I quote him, this is what he's saying: "It hurts me and every Kenyan to see the president and his deputy fighting all the time." Okay? Reason is they are fighting all the time. Why? Because of the immediate future political interest. I think it goes out. This has often led to many Kenyans not receiving services like they should. So instead of the president and his deputy focusing on delivering service according to their manifesto to Kenyans, they waste most of their time in responding to rhetoric political statement. They even go further to an extent of assembling machine and well-oiled campaign resources to deal with that issue of their emerging differences. For example, right now, if you go and check, you will see Gachagua might be pumping in more money to stabilize his position and political ambitions, because there is serious emerging difference between him and his deputy. Lazima alipe wale watu wa kukuja kuongea on his behalf. Lazima wafacilitate ndio waende mahali fulani labda kufanya kitu fulani. Lazima kama kuna vitu kama harambee to sponsor them so that they can be seen all over. They are around and their presence is always seen and felt at the same time. So it all attracts funding. You will need money to do so. Same to William Ruto. To curb Gachagua, he will also need money. For example, the person who has sponsored this motion, is someone from Mount Kenya. What do you think about this? Someone has just used him to do so. You will not do it. You will not just use him without money. You will need to bring in money. Other individuals whom you need to answer to Gachagua, likely you will need them from Mount Kenya to respond to him, that it will not be seen as a Mount Kenya Rift Valley fight. Ionekana tu hawa ni watu wa Mount Kenya wanapigana wenyewe kwa wenyewe. I mean, divide and rule. So you pump in more money using such people. But again, it also played out between Uhuru and William Ruto. Ruto was spending most of this time on campaign. Alikuwa anapanga mambo ya siasa mipango hiyo. Na Uhuru ako busy anafanya kazi. So until he called him Tanga. So with all those, definitely, because of the 2010 Constitution, a deputy president was empowered. And this was to heal that issue of a president firing a deputy anytime he want and how he want, just like a minister. And with all that, so it was to heal that. Especially Moi was really used to abuse this. Sometimes he would even fire and stay long without having a deputy. That time tulikuwa na vice president. So it was to heal such kind of an abuse to the deputy. Other reason was that I have helped you to campaign. I came with my numbers. we went into a coalition. I worked for it. Alafu tumefika pale tumetengeneza coalition, tumetengeneza serikali, wewe uko tuna uwezo wa kuamuka na unifute. Haikuwa iko sawa. So once we go into that, there should be discipline and respect. So that you cannot just fire me. I brought in numbers and with that number I deserve. That's what the thing that this was trying to heal. And that's why you see Uhuru could not fire Ruto, because Ruto came in with Mount Kenya numbers. And the constitution has cure and protection for him. Ruto cannot fire Gachagua because Gachagua came in with Mount Kenya region numbers, because he was carrying the face of Mount Kenya. Therefore, Ruto cannot fire him because, again, the constitution has a cure and a protection to him. So questions are here. Who is behind this bill? Who is behind it? Who is pushing this man to go and find this? Now it has already been petitioned, submitted to the parliament. Who is behind it and what is the motive behind it? Before we go deep into that, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, definitely, William Ruto's allies might be the ones behind this, and in their own wisdom, they are trying to use a figure from Mount Kenya region so that it will not be like it is originating from William Ruto's quarters. So you get someone, a prominent community leader in Dendaru, use him and let him come with reasons, like what he's saying. It is true. There is fight there. In previous administration, there was a fight between Ruto and Uhuru. Now this one is coming too early. I don't know, is it because Rigathi Gachagua is less experienced in politics or what? I don't know. But then there's serious issues here. But who is the sponsor of this? Ruto's allies using someone from Mount Kenya. Ruto might be learning that Gachagua could be on his way out of UDA party, because they already have pushed him out. But as you push him out, what he's going to do? He's planning for 2027, not 2032. Why? Because Ruto communicated sometimes earlier that UDA party is going to field a female deputy, a female running mate to the presidential candidate. Of course, William Ruto comes in as an automatic presidential candidate, and therefore they will need a woman. That means that Gachagua will not be on ballot with William Ruto. Kwani yeye ni mjinga. So this tells Gachagua that Jipang. Therefore, trying to buy him, it means you are blocking, because you know Mount Kenya is huge. They have numbers, and they have a reputation when it comes to voting. They come out in their numbers. Si kama Western, sio kama Nyanza, na si kama Rift Valley. Hawa, in numbers, they don't normally come in large numbers, especially when they feel threatened and one of their own is on ballot. Hii ya Ruto ilikuwa sympathy that he might have been betrayed by Uhuru. Sympathy. But now, when they feel betrayed, especially with the kind of taxes this administration is putting in place, overtaxing people, it has become an unpopular government. Punitive taxes, not projects, and people are paying with their dear sweat. It will be very easy to incite people against William Ruto. And therefore, because of how they have been mistreated, they will come in their numbers because of two things. Their son or their own person amekuwa mistreated. Number two, you have oppressed these people. So anyone who speaks for them, wako hapo. there is that kind of fear of unknown from Mount Kenya region as far as the next election is concerned. So you try to bog Gachagua so that he will not vie. And therefore, you have a free day in Mount Kenya because he is coming out now as a candidate that you will have had time to face. This is also coming at a time, cleverly, when the building bridges, not building bridges, when the talk between Azimio and the Kenya Kwanza, NADCO report, National Dialogue Committee, I think so. It has been submitted in the parliament. They're looking into that issue. Then someone comes in with this other thing to sneak in. But it will all require serious changes to the constitution. And when you are altering the governance, this will only happen if we have a referendum. So it is not a walk in the park. Not easy. It will require a referendum where people will have to vote and go with the popular vote. So it's not easy unless you are telling us that there will be a referendum, or you want to keep Gachagua busy also in that way, trying to deal with that issue. I don't know your views, but let us know in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.